I bid you welcome.
I welcome you to my house.
Welcome to my house.
Welcome to my home.
Hello horror hounds, and welcome to my horror house, and welcome back to another Monster Monday. Our look back through the films of the Godzilla franchise. We're at 1971 and a film called Godzilla vs. Hedorah. Our practice of pumping pollution and waste into the sea gives rise to the emergence of a brand new monster, Hedorah. Neither Godzilla nor the efforts of the scientists and army seem to be enough to stop this creature. Perhaps together they will be able to defeat a being which, if left unchecked, will terraform the entire Earth into a toxic wasteland, deadly to all forms of life. Hedorah is a unique foe for Godzilla, and one which grabbed my attention. Hedorah is extraterrestrial in origin and microscopic, but when it feeds on Earth's pollution, these microscopic beings merge and grow exponentially. And when I say grow, I mean they grow really, really big, larger than Godzilla big. On top of that, they also evolve their form, moving through an aquatic stage to a land-dwelling stage, and then an aerial flying form at the end of the film. It's a mineral-based life form, and at first neither Godzilla nor the scientists studying Hedorah seem to be able to come up with a way to defeat it. We've seen how Godzilla's nature has slowly changed over these films. At first, he was an animalistic agent of destruction, the embodiment of the atomic devastation wreaked on Japan during World War II. In later films, we've seen Godzilla repositioned as Earth's defender against alien creatures and invading alien races. Now, Godzilla is more of a correcting force for an ecology out of balance. He shares a very similar space to the one he does in the recent American films from Legendary, 2014's Godzilla and 2019's Godzilla King of the Monsters. As soon as Hedorah moves from his aquatic form to a land-dwelling form and comes onto shore, Godzilla arrives to attack him. Hedorah flies at him and envelops him. He's sludgy and proves very difficult to fight. Toxic bits of him keep flying off and killing people. He's a little bit like the Blob if the Blob had a bit more of a personality. For the first time in a monster fight, we see Godzilla being cautious. He's weighing up his opponent, unsure of his next move. Atomic breath has no effect. Brute force does nothing. Everything in Godzilla's little toolbox of tricks is useless. When Hedorah achieves its flying form, it leaves acidic gas in its wake, and its flybys are filmed like chemical weapons attacks. People choke and burn in its wake. Some actually burned right down to their skeletons. For the first time in a long time, we see the real human cost of this monster devastation. And a news report after his first aerial attack tells us that 16,000 people were killed and 30,000 people were injured. This gives the fights a real edge that's been lacking since maybe the first couple of entries. There's no sense of WWE, there's no sense of wrestling entertainment with Godzilla versus Hedorah. There are real stakes, or at least the illusion that Godzilla may not well be able to win the day. It's very interesting to see the concerns of the franchise evolve with the changing environmental concerns of the day. Pollution and our effect on the environment is now seen as a greater danger than nuclear weaponry. To tally with that environmental message, the bright, sun-drenched rumbles of previous installments gives way to gloomy, smog-filled or nighttime encounters which perfectly chime with this grimmer sort of story. I love how Hedorah's form evolves, and I know that's an idea that the franchise will return to with Godzilla himself in Shin Godzilla. Although the film has another small boy front and center and a lot of the music is goofy, The tone is serious in a way that it hasn't really been since Gojira and Godzilla Raids Again from 1954 and 1955. Hedorah is a serious and seemingly unstoppable threat. And to have actual stakes again in a franchise that's been running this long is exciting and engaging, and I really dug Godzilla vs. Hedorah.